Now we turn to the new Congress and the push to approve billions in belated aid to victims of Superstorm Sandy. Some money is now on the way, but not nearly enough. Chief White House correspondent Major Garrett has the latest on that, and he's in our Washington bureau. Major, good morning.
Well, good morning, Rebecca. Viewed strictly from a dollars and cents perspective, there's a long way to go for Congress to meet the needs of victims of Superstorm Sandy. New York and New Jersey lawmakers called Friday's approval of $9.7 billion for federal flood insurance a small first step.
Mr. Speaker, the victims of Superstorm Sandy can wait no longer. It's been 11 weeks. Haven't they suffered and waited long enough?
Congress almost forced Sandy's flood victims to wait too long. Federal funding for flood insurance claims is set to expire Monday. Swift House and Senate action and President Obama's signature will keep insurance dollars flowing.
This legislation is vital. This is not a handout. This is not something we're looking for as a favor.
The House refused to approve $60 billion in emergency Sandy aid on the final day of the 112th Congress. Angry reaction in New York and nationwide prompted the new Congress to make Sandy flood insurance its top priority. In an interview scheduled to air tomorrow on Face the Nation, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi said it might signal a new start.
I think this new class coming in invigorates, refreshes the Congress and says, let's just have let's sweep away what happened in the last 2 years.
Created in 1968, federal flood insurance now pays claims up to $250,000 per home. The program borrowed billions to cover costs for Hurricanes Katrina and Irene, and this new batch of funds might not cover all of the Sandy losses.
Members are faced with a tragic choice of not paying contractual claims to victims who paid premiums, or adding $9.7 billion to an insane national debt.
Historically, Texas and Florida have received most federal flood dollars. Lawmakers in the Northeast say they always supported those relief funds, even if they added to the deficit. Now it's time, they say, for the rest of Congress to return the favor. Rebecca?
And Major, I understand you also have some news about the president's new cabinet.
That's correct. Sources in the national security community on K Street and in Congress tell me that very early this week, possibly as early as Monday, President Obama will say that he will nominate former Republican Senator Chuck Hagel of Nebraska as his new Secretary of Defense. The White House has put this information out informally to those interested parties because they know they're girding for a fight. White House officials deny a formal decision has been made, but every indication I have is that Hagel will be named possibly as early as Monday.
Major Garrett in our Washington bureau. Thanks so much, Major.